What is going on, everybody? We are back. We're still sick, but we're getting better. Um, Made a realization last night after our raid that during a small portion of our downtime, I hearthstoned myself after getting those first aid books. That I did not actually get the flight path that I wanted to get when I was out there, which is that one. So I will inevitably have to make another journey out this way to get that, but it is a small price to pay, I suppose. What to do? I would like to do the elites out here. Yeah, that is the plan, is to do the Red Ridge elites. That is a level 58 with a 25 agility enchant. That is crazy. I am definitely hoping to get some, to get a group for this, knock that out. Would be a nice, would definitely be a nice pickup for XP. Definitely want to knock out this statue quest first, because that leads into another quest that's right there. Not quite sure I can take out Fangor by myself because of the caster that's in that group, but I can definitely try and dynamite him and separate him, so I think that might be my play. I think we're going to have a pretty hard time finding a group right now, just because it is the pretty much beginning of the week. It is a weekday, and it is around lunchtime, so I'm not quite sure we're going to find a group for what we want right now, but that is alright. RFK, I don't really run that dungeon enough, so I don't know what the level range for it is. Yeah, I think the last boss is like 34 or something like that, so I definitely need to be much higher level. That aside, I think we're moving at a pretty good pace. We're still not quite at a day played on this character. We will be after probably this session. Yeah, less than a day played, already 25. Moving right along. Of course, the first attack I get is a poison, so yeah, gotta love when that happens. Another thing we are looking for while we are out here is the potential for the little pendant drop that these guys have. The pendant is just free XP, really, so. But it is a fairly rare drop. Definitely is not guaranteed. Another thing you gotta watch out for is all these patrols. All these patrols suck so much. And there's more than a few of them too, which is the worst part. So you gotta really be careful in this zone, especially because some of these guys run away. Yeah, I'm not getting that tin vein. Alright. answers that question. Yeah, most of the mobs here are in pretty large packs. And on top of being in large packs, there are a lot of caster mobs in here. Caster mobs are always the bane of a warrior's existence, especially pre-pummel, which you don't get until 38. And that is a 60 from Front 2 dead. Front 2 is once again that the guild that is doing no world buffs for their raid clearing. Although Front 2 is the, I don't want to say B tier, but I guess it's more like the backup guild, really. Because Frontier is the primary part of the raiding guild. And I think they pull from Front 2 if they perform well enough in their raiding situations. Bless my children coming to check in on me because they know I'm not feeling well. Yeah, so this pull's going to be kind of tricky because I have to get this guy first for sure. And then I have to hit a dynamite that will allow me to pull the others. I have to do all of that while kiting backwards and trying not to pull anything that may be over here, because if I take too long clearing this stuff, then I'm just not going to have enough time to escape because they will start respawning behind me. Fangor is that guy. Oh, nope, I mistimed that. Yep. I'm not quite sure. I'll test it. I'll test it. That guy just tagged along for the ride. Okay, yes, I pulled all of them. Pulling all of them is not the smart thing to do. But I did just verify that I can pull all the way back without issue. I just have to manage to get this guy completely separate. Love getting thundered. Pull that guy for sure. No. That's great. Okay. What I gotta do now is get a perfect dynamite when those three are like just synced up. Cool, I hit all three. Excuse me, I pulled everything there?
Health warning.
That was significantly more sketchy than I had assumed. I have zero clue how he pulled every single one of those mobs in the vicinity. I don't think I've ever encountered that before. Because I've done that pull so many times without ever pulling every single thing around him, and what seems to be mobs manifesting just in the vicinity as well. But we did it. No sweat. Easy peasy game. Imagine almost dying to a game that's 20 years old, blah blah blah, you know. It'll resist to start that off. Love it. Still gonna try to find a group for the Red Ridge Elites. That's another one of those patrols I was talking about. I don't like dealing with casters on a good day. There's also little stealthy boys you gotta worry about here too, which I'm definitely gonna pull. We'll get rid of this guy real quick, because we don't want to have to deal with the caster just kind of patrolling. This curse is a pain in the ass, though. With 10 reduced damage at this level is just crazy. Okay, that's actually a nice pickup. Since we have no way of making our own armors, or our own potions, or buying them.
Health warning.
You know, I guess I can ramble on about the raid last night. It definitely did not go as anticipated. Um, we did have a couple losses last night, sadly. Our first loss was Callie, one of our longtime mages. We have recently started kind of picking up how quickly we do trash packs, and we've started doing double pulls on some of the earlier bosses. And sadly, he went a little too ham on on that on one of the double pulls, and because of it, we hadn't established our threat yet, and he ended up pulling aggro from multiple sources, and he fell down before our paladins could react with a bubble. I don't think he was spec'd into ice block, so that's kind of like another part of it, but one of our healers definitely reacted to it. He had a priest bubble put on him, but the priest bubble just, it wasn't enough to buy, it didn't buy enough time to save him, sadly. Um, I had just popped my AoE taunt on a couple packs before because we had accidentally pulled an additional group, and so I didn't have it up to try and save him. And with as crappy as I was feeling, I did not have the foresight to drop one of my dummies and try and save him that way, sadly. So I personally feel bad because there was some stuff I could have done to have saved him, especially as the tank, but sadly I didn't react fast enough, couldn't react fast enough, and was down an ability that could have saved him. Our second death came from a lag spike. It could have been from an add-on that he was using, but you know, server lag is also a thing, so there's a potential that that was an underlying issue. But he lagged while a boss was doing a large AoE ability that you have to walk out of, and instead of being able to walk out of it, he lagged, sat inside of it, and just didn't get the healing he needed to stay alive. So he ended up dying. The worst part about that particular person dying was they had just lost their main, I think like a week or two prior, and that was their backup that they were leveling. So they got it up to 60 pretty quickly, but yeah, dying to a disconnect or dying to a lag spike like that is, after having just got back to 60, was a huge gut punch for them. They made a comment about being back in 3 weeks, but they also posted on the Discord and said that they were more than likely going to take a small break just because It was a very large blow to morale to die like that. I don't think I pull all four of them. Cool, I can definitely do it too. I will say I'm feeling some lag spikes right now, which is not great. Though that could very well be to the fact that I am uploading some content from last night's stream, so actually I can almost guarantee that that's the problem. Nice, got all of our pendants. There's a person looking for group for the stuff that I want to kill, which is great. I will reach out to them in a second once I get these guys killed. Fun little side note, watched a movie last night called, I think Wolfman? Something like that. It's one that came out recently. It is, it's not worth it. I watched it on Prime with my wife. It was free, thankfully. It wasn't worth it. It was a bad movie. I did not like it at all. Normally I'm pretty good about, like, being open-minded with movies, but it was just a bad movie. I called what was happening pretty early into the movie. Another high level down to, the Hammer quest out in Hinterlands. Six more points until we can learn Silk Bandages, which is fantastic. Definitely need some upgraded bandages. I guess while we wait for this group to fill out, I'm going to just farm out here. Hopefully get a drop. Hopefully get the rare drop from out here. If not, not a big deal, but you know, gotta love free XP when you can get it. I did not like that lag spike. And I'm being way too stubborn about just staying here. Could get... Oh, I did get XP. I am so dumb for not having put that on my bars sooner. I thought I got it at 24. Make sure I'm not missing anything else on my bars now. Okay. Alright. I definitely need to pause these uploads. I will cancel that upload for right now. my latency is going through the roof, and I don't know if that's from uploading or what, because it was not that bad earlier. Hmm. I guess it's just me, because it says that my bit rate is good. Shows that my stream is excellent. It might just be the game. lag is killing me, but thankfully I'm not the main tank here, so I can just kind of sit back and hopefully do a little catch tanking if nothing else. This group is also just kind of over leveled for this stuff, so easy enough for me to just kind of sit back with it. Well, shit. There goes that. Well, there goes that. Ping is slowly dying down, which is really good. Hopefully that means I can react quickly enough to some of these, although I'm still not liking how quickly it's taking, or how slow it is for me to... I am lagging to hell. I hate it. I don't know if this guy's just gonna... Okay. I was gonna say, if this guy's just bailing after he helped him, that's kinda... Oh my god, my ping's in the thousands. Holy crap. Still lagging pretty bad, which is not fun.
Need more rain!
Hell yeah, rolling super high on these chests. Love it. I feel like I look terrible by missing these really easy interrupts. definitely gonna have to log off for a bit. Probably restart my internet and do a little more streaming later, cause this lag is deadly, and I don't appreciate it.
Not enough range. Woohoo!
Alright. Significantly more sketchy than I ever would have wanted that to be, but, you know, got the quest done, so. Those quests are actually some pretty good money. I think we get some, I think we get a weapon out
Hey
of
there.
this.
See you later. Well met. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Halfway to 26 though is not bad. Once our ping is not so horrific, we can definitely,
Need help?
oh, there's a two-hander. There we go.
Be careful.
Once our ping is not so horrific, we can definitely, solo that quest up north for the escort. I can definitely go with the two-hander now, which is great. I need to definitely repair.
Step on up.
I don't need the can opener anymore. Don't need that. I will keep this. Get rid of that and that. I don't care for linen cloth anymore. Don't need earth root. Don't need these pants. Don't need that. Don't care for that or that. Those need to get banked. Get rid of that. Make a few more bandages.
See you around.
Still didn't repair.
Good day to you. Safe
I can't do it.
travels.
I gotta talk to this person over here.
Help you find something?
There we go.
Have a good one.
Now maybe one day if I'm feeling really masochistic, I can do a self-found no repair run. I think that's I mean, there's no planning for that. It's just you get the RNG you get, and you pray that you pray that it keeps rolling the entire time. I think. Um, that aside, I am gonna log for a bit. I do not like this ping that I'm playing with. It keeps settling and then rising and settling and rising, and I'm just not about that life. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna take a small break, maybe go take a nap because I am still very much recovering
How are you?
from being sick. A dynamite. I guess I will keep that cloth then. Okay.
See you around.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all, everyone that has dropped in for dropping in. Make sure to leave a follow. That way you know when I go live. I'm doing my best to stream as much as I can, honestly. Definitely want to get a affiliate um, following here, so I need like 16 more followers. Need some more chatter up in the chat. I love talking to people, so got any questions, feel free to ask them. Um, I've been playing this game for quite a bit, so I'm pretty knowledgeable. Not to brag, you know, but yeah, I've been having a lot of fun releveling my gnome. This was my first character that I ever made, so gotta give him his dues and give him a tribute run back. So anyway, once again, thank you for dropping by. Leave a like, and I'll catch you later.